Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So today I'm here to show you how you can use one headset and one microphone in order for you to use them on both your PS5 and your PC at the same time. Before I get into the video, I did want to take a moment to thank you for 300 subscribers. Now this is something I never thought I was ever going to hit. This actually makes me really happy, mainly because I never expected this to actually happen to me, and I am very thankful for you guys for helping me hit that number, which is crazy for me. My plans moving forward is to start streaming on Twitch and still make some content for like YouTube if I think of something. But mainly, I do want to start streaming. I'm planning on streaming Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at starting 2 p.m. PST. So if you guys have any questions or just want to chat with me or just hang out with me, just go ahead and follow my Twitch and just join me when I'm online. I'll be more than happy to actually help you guys out, especially since I'll be able to do it live. So again, I do want to say thank you for helping me hit 300, and let's just get into the video then. So since that video, I've actually stopped using Voicemeeter and actually upgraded to a Go XLR, which basically does the same thing as Voicemeeter. And what I'm going to show you, you can also do on the Go XLR. But since the Go XLR actually costs a couple $100s, and not many people can afford it or buy it, Voicemeeter Banana is actually another alternative way of doing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to set it up before I get into the software. So what you're gonna need are two aux cables. It doesn't matter if they have 2 rings or 3 rings, they both work. This is what I have in hand right now, so this is why I'm using these. And another thing you're gonna need is also a ground loop isolator. What I have is just the MPOW, but you can basically use anything or any kind. And then what you're also going to need is this. I have this Green sound card. It's like $10, or you can basically get anything. But this is what I have on hand too. So what you're going to want to do is get one of your aux cables and connect it to the back of your PC. One of them is going to go into your line in. It's going to be a blue or labeled line in the back. And the second one, you're going to connect this to your speaker. It's going to be a green color coded, or the one, at least for me, it says line out. It seems to only work for that one. Having those two connected in the back, what you're going to want to do is then connect your sound card to your PS5, and then connect your line in cable that you connected to, and put that one into the green port of this one, of the sound card, and get the one that you connected to the headphones, the speakers, and connected it into the pink one. Okay, so what's gonna happen is any sound coming out of your speaker is gonna go into the mic and input, and any sound coming out of your PlayStation is gonna come out the green and into your line in and into your headset. So that's how you're going to set it up. You could also set it up behind your monitor, but for some reason, I don't know if this monitor is broken or just sound doesn't come out, but I'm just going to do it this way because this is the easiest way of doing it. 2 cables and your sound card. Remember, line in goes into the green, line out, or your speakers, is going to go into the pink one. Okay. Another thing, you're going to notice that if you have it just connected like this, you're going to get a hissing sound or a high-pitched noise or just static. One way to avoid that is to use the ground loop isolator. Now, if you use it on the green port, it's going to eliminate the sound going to your headset. But what I would suggest you do is get 2 of these and put them into each port. Because, like I said, if you put it into the green port, it's going to eliminate the noise going to your headset. But if you put it on the pink one, it's going to eliminate sound going to your friends. And if you don't do that, it's going to annoy them. So I would suggest buying 2 of these and putting them here on both of them. Okay. So now we're here on the computer. What you want to do is make sure to go download Voicemeeter Banana. After you have that, what you're going to have to do is do a couple little steps here. You're gonna have to open your sound settings and then go to your sound panel. All right, once it's open, it should look something like this. What you're gonna want to do is scroll down and make sure Voicemeeter input is defaulted. Okay, very important. What you also want to do is go to your properties and make sure your level right here, your input is all the way to 100. That's just so it doesn't sound quiet. And then what you're gonna want to do is go to recording and make your Voicemeeter output your default. Okay. Same thing here. You're gonna want to go to your properties, levels, and make sure this is 100%. Another thing you're gonna want to do too is go to your microphone, go to properties, and make sure your microphone level is set to 102. That way your microphone doesn't sound quiet. Or if it's too loud, you can come here and bring it down so it's not clipping. Once that's done, you're gonna want to open up Voicemeeter. One tip that I can give you is if you don't want to constantly keep opening the program each time you try on your computer, what you can do is go to your menu and click on System Tray Run at Startup, and also Show App on Startup. That way when you turn on your computer, it's always going to start automatically. Also, another thing you're going to want to do is go to your system setting options and change your preferred main sample rate to 4800 hertz. You're also going to want to make sure in your sound panel that in your advanced that each one is also at 4800 hertz. So here I have it for my microphone. Also for your output, here I gotta change it to 48, and also for your playback. Oh, it doesn't have it here. Oh yeah, it does right here. Advanced 48. Okay. You don't really have to worry about the 16 or the 24. It doesn't really matter. But for now, what you can do is just pick whichever one you want. Once you have that set, what you're gonna want to do is go to your first hardware input. Click the first one and make sure you click on your microphone. It can be whatever microphone you have. That could be, for me, it's gonna be the chat mic. I have an XLR plugged into my Go XLR, and that's my microphone. You know you have it right when you speak to it, the bar moves. Okay. And for this tutorial, I'm not gonna go over Discord. I'm just gonna go mainly over your being able to hear your sound from your PC and hearing sound from your PS5. So on the second one, which you're gonna go ahead and click it, and make sure you click line in your Realtek or whatever drives you have for your PC, but make sure it's a line in, and you'll know it works when you see your PlayStation. If you don't see this, it's fine. We just gotta change some settings in the PS5. Don't worry about it too much right now. Another thing you can do is right click on these and name them. So for me right here, I'll name it Mic. And for the second one, I'll name it PS5. Okay. Now, remember when I said make sure you make your Voicemeeter input your default? That's because any sound on your PC, that being Chrome, Spotify, basically anything that makes noise on your PC will be into this panel right here. If you click Voicemeeter aux, it'll be this second panel right here. But since we chose this one, it's going to be this one. You could also right click and also say PC audio. Okay. So anything here any audio from your PC will go here. Now that we have our inputs set in, we're going to do our outputs. So for your output, your first one, you're going to want to choose your headset. So for me, I like I said, I have my Go XLR connected, which I have my headset connected to the Go XLR and the Go XLR connected to the PC. So for me, it would just be system. But for you, it could be whatever headset you have. I used to use the HyperX Clouds. So for me, when I had them plugged in, I would choose right here, HyperX Clouds. This is optional, but if you want to be able to use your speakers, you can using the second hardware output. So your first one is going to be your headset, and your second one could be your speakers. Now, since I was using the back ones on my PC, what I did to kind of like not have problems there, I connected my speakers to the back of my monitor. So for example, when I did that, it shows right here, your monitors. For me, I connected it to the C27 FG7. And basically any sound that's coming from that monitor will basically send it to the speakers. That's just an optional thing you can do. You don't have to, okay? What you do have to do is make your third, if you're using speakers, your third hardware output, your speakers. For me, it's the Realtek audio. For you, it might be different, but make sure it's the speakers from your PC, okay? Now, what you're gonna wanna do is uncheck every single button here. Make sure it's all unchecked. You don't want none of the green thing showing, okay? Now, the way this works is A1 is A1 here, A2 is A2 here, A3 is A3 here. Basically, if it's checked, any sound coming from this section is going to go into your headset, right? If you have A2, any sound coming through here is going to go into your speakers if you have them there. Now, A3, anything coming through here is going to go to A3. And the way it works is any sound coming from either your microphone, PS5, or even your PC, if you have A3 checked, all that sound is basically sent out your PC and into the PS5. Okay. So the only thing you're gonna want to have checked there is your microphone. The only thing that should be there is your microphone. Click the A3. For example, if you had your PS5 also checked, anything you're playing on your PS5 is gonna get sent to basically your party in PS5. Same thing if you had it for the PC. Anything on your PC would be sent to them. You don't want that. You just want your voice. Okay. Now, if you want to be able to monitor your voice, you can click A1. So basically, you'll be able to hear yourself inside your headset. That's if you want to. Now, for your PS5, you are gonna want to listen to it, so you're gonna want to click A1 so it goes to your headset. Okay. For me, I'm not gonna use speakers, external speakers. Don't get that confused with your actual PC speakers. I'm not gonna want to use that, so I'm just gonna keep it simple and just have it for your headphones and your PlayStation 5. Now, the same thing with PC. Same thing. You're gonna want to click A1 so you can hear stuff from that. Now, basically here we're set, and now what we can do is move on to the PS5. So now that we're here on the PS5, you're gonna want to change a couple things. You're gonna want to go up to the settings, go down to sound, and for your microphone, you're gonna want your input device to be on USB headset. So now from here, if I go to adjust volume, I mean, if I unmute it too from the controller, you should see that my voice is being transferred over from my PC to the PlayStation. And here you're gonna be able to, you can also adjust it. But what you can also do is adjust it over here on Voicemeeter. So like, for example, if it's on the lowest here and it's still too loud, go over here to your Voicemeeter and lower it more so that it's not too loud for your friends. You know, this is just another optional way of adjusting it. Back here, you're gonna go back, go to your audio output, and also make sure that your output device is set to USB headset. Okay. Once you have that set, you should be able to hear your PlayStation. Let's just double check I can hear it. Yep, I can hear it. Okay. And that's basically how you set it up. This is how to use one headset and one microphone in order to hear your PC and your PlayStation 5, and also use one microphone for both your Discord and your PlayStation Party chat. If for some reason you don't want to use your built-in microphone from your PlayStation 5 controller. Now, if you liked the video or enjoyed it or it was helpful, please give it a like. I really appreciate that. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out a lot. And also, if you have any questions or need help, the best thing you can do is just go over to my Twitch and talk to me or ask me the question, and I'll be more than happy to help you guys. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and thank you for watching.